Hello everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today's story might change the way that you look at relationships forever. Welcome back to Secrets and Confessions World, the channel where real stories from real people from all around the world are told, raw and unfiltered. Now, before we begin, I want you to answer this question honestly in the comment section. Have you ever ignored a red flag because the person was way too attractive to walk away from? Be honest. If this is your first time here and you enjoy raw, jaw-dropping confessions like these, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell because the next story could be even way crazier. And after watching this, I want you to comment one word: karma or lesson. You will understand why very soon. Today's confession is short, but it hits hard. It's about ego, it's about temptation, and it's about what happens when someone thinks they are untouchable. So sit back and let's get into today's story. I thought I was a king, untouchable. I thought I was winning every girl I met. But what if I told you one night of pleasure can follow you for years? What if I told you sometimes when you sleep with someone, you don't just take their body, you take their problems with you. You take their burdens too. This is the story of how karma humbled a Playboy, me, and why you should be careful who you connect with. Please, 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 Uncle H, hide my ID. Karma caught me at LPU. Hello, Uncle H. I'm a guy studying at Lovely Professional University, and today I want to confess something. I used to think I was untouchable. I used to believe karma only visits other people, not me. Back then, I was living what I called my best life. Girls liked me. I knew it. I enjoyed it. I moved from one girl to another. It was like a game. I didn't believe in love. I didn't believe in loyalty. I believed in ego, attention, and proving to myself that I could get anyone I wanted. I used to break hearts for fun. If a girl caught feelings, I would disappear. If she cried, I would say she was too emotional. I convinced myself I was a big time Playboy. I thought I had mastered the game. I thought I could never lose until I met her. There's always that one person who you meet and will change your life. I met her at a party. The music was loud, lights flashing, everyone dancing, and then I saw her. She was just beautiful. She was different, calm, confident, not desperate for attention. That alone made me want her more. I told myself, I have to get this one. I approached her with my casual charm, smile, eye contact, confidence, but she wasn't impressed. She knew about me. She heard about the stories that I had created. She knew I wasn't serious, and that made it worse. For the first time, I had to actually try. For a whole month, I talked to her, called her, took her out, acted like a boyfriend material. Deep down, I wasn't looking for love. I was looking for conquest. I just wanted to win. Eventually, she agreed to date me. In my mind, that was victory. But when I tried to rush things physically, she stopped me. She said, babe, I'm not the type of girl that you think I am. Give it time. Time? I didn't do time. Patience wasn't in my dictionary. So I did something toxic. I gave her an ultimatum. I told her if she didn't sleep with me, I would leave her. I told her I thought that she would panic like others. I thought she would be afraid to lose me, and she was. And I was like to myself, wow, I am that guy. She asked me to stay. She said she would give me what I wanted. But before that, she said she needed to be honest with me. She looked serious, nervous even. She told me she had syphilis. She said she got it from her ex. She said she was undergoing treatment. That's why she wanted time to fully recover. I thought she was joking. In my ignorance, I brushed it off. I didn't take it seriously. I thought it won't happen to me. I thought I was different, untouchable, as I've mentioned before. 4 days later, she gave in. At that time, I felt like I had won, but the real game had just begun. A few days after we were intimate, I noticed something wasn't right. There was itching, discomfort, that uneasy feeling in your stomach when you know something is wrong, but you are afraid to confirm it. That was the moment fear entered my life. All my confidence disappeared. All my ego vanished. I went to the hospital quietly, alone. No friends, no girlfriends, no hype. No friend of mine knows what happened, and even until today. Just me and my anxiety. The doctor confirmed it. That was the day karma knocked. I was lucky though. I caught it early. I received treatment and got cured. But the mental stress, the fear, the shame, that hits harder than anything. For the first time in my life, I realized I wasn't in control. I realized that recklessness could cost me things. I realized how reckless I had been, not only with my health, but with people's hearts too. I used to think emotional damage doesn't matter. Now I understood what it felt like to face consequences. This isn't just about diseases. It's about pride. It's about thinking you're above consequences. To the players out there, chill, slow down, protect yourself. Not everyone is honest. Not everyone is healthy. And not everyone is going to win. And lastly, not every win is actually a win. Sometimes the game wins. That is my confession. Whew. Wow. My brother, you went through a lot. So to the players out there, I think you should listen to this. Not every connection is just physical. Sex is not just skin touching skin, it's energy exchange. You connect emotionally, physically, psychologically, and spiritually. When you casually jump from one partner to another, you are not just collecting Pokemons, not experience, you are collecting emotional baggages. Many people call this soul ties. When an intimate connection creates a deep emotional attachment that lingers even after the relationship ends. That's why some people can move on. That's why you feel drained after certain encounters. Not every attachment is love. Some are bonds you never meant to create. Second thing I would say is protect your body like your future, man. Diseases don't care about your ego. They don't care about how attractive you are. They don't care how many people you want or how many people want you. One careless decision can affect your health, your fertility, your confidence, your mental peace, and your honor. Always prioritize protection, tasting, and honesty. Confidence without caution is self-destruct. Number 3, lust makes you blind to red flags. It's always like this. When desire controls you, you ignore warning signs. Slow down, ask questions, listen carefully. Your future self will thank you later. Emotional consequences are real. Even if you avoid physical consequences, emotional damages still happen. Some people carry trauma from past relationships. When you become intimate with someone, you can absorb their pain, insecurities, and unresolved issues. Some spiritual teachings even describe this as carrying someone else's demons, meaning their emotional wounds, destructive habits, and toxic patterns. Those will all come to you. If someone is broken and unhealed, intimacy can tie you to that brokenness. So be careful. Heal before you connect deeply, or make sure you connect with somebody who has healed. The player lifestyle has an inquiry, and it always has an expiry date. At first, it feels powerful, attention, validation, and control. But eventually, you stop trusting people. People stop trusting you. You confuse lust for love, and karma eventually balances the equation. And now you are cooked. Real power is discipline. Real confidence is self-control. Real maturity is knowing when to always walk away. Now guys, I don't know if I spoke sense there. So players, for all the players who are listening, this is something that you should keep in your mind. It's not just fun. It's not just, being the well-known person because you are out here being a menace. It brings a lot in your life, and that lot, you might not be able to carry it. This story isn't about shame. It's about awakening. Sometimes life doesn't punish you. It teaches you. Be careful who you allow in your body, your heart, and your spirit. Not every connection is meant to be consumed. Some connections are meant to be respected or avoided. Protect your peace, protect your health, protect your soul. And if you're living recklessly right now, let this be your warning before life gives you its own. Because when life is now giving you its warning, I'm telling you, you won't like it. If this story hits hard, if this story hits to the heart, to the core of the heart, drop a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell button so that when I release a new video next time, you will be able to see it. Until we meet in the next time, stay safe, stay protected, and stay growing.